Welcome to Show African TV. Today, we will be talking about a powerful African folktale from a quiet village, a story of disobedience, sacrifice, and an ancient river that never forgets injustice. Long ago, in the southwestern, there was a quiet village called Igbalẹ, a village surrounded by tall palm trees, red earth roads, and thick forests that whispered secrets when the wind passed through them. The people of Igbalẹ were farmers, hunters, and traders. They believed strongly in tradition, respect for elders, and the power of the unseen world. But among all the places in the village, there was one place everyone feared. That place was a river. They called it Odoage, the river of vengeance. No child was allowed to go near it. No woman fetched water there. Even hunters avoided passing close to it, especially when the sun began to fall. The dark history of Odoage. 90 years before this story, Igbalẹ was not peaceful. There lived a very beautiful girl named Amina. She was gentle, kind, and only 16 years old. Many admired her beauty, but she had a quiet heart and respected herself. One evening, as Amina was returning from the farm path near the river, 6 men from the village, each in their late 20s, dragged her into the forest. They defiled her. They silenced her cries. And when they feared the truth would be revealed, they killed her. Her body was buried close to the river bank, where the water slowly washed her blood into Odoage. The men went free. No one spoke. Fear ruled the village. But the earth never forgets injustice. 10 years later, on the same day and same hour Amina was killed, the river turned dark. A woman rose from the water. It was Amina. From that day on, every 10 years, Amina returned. And whenever she came, 6 young men in their late 20s died mysteriously, found lifeless near the forest or river. The land dried. Crops failed. Children fell sick. Amina finally spoke through the village oracle. Her demand was clear. Before my anger rests, 6 virgins aged 16, each from the bloodline of the men who destroyed me, must be sacrificed to Odoage. The elders cried. The families mourned. But the sacrifices were made, 5 girls over the decades. Only one remained. And the time had come again.
Bastards here! I got it! Over here!
In present-day Igbalẹ lived 2 girls, best friends since childhood. Olivia, dark-skinned like rich cocoa, sharp-tongued and fearless. Amelia, light-skinned, quiet but stubborn, with eyes that always challenged authority. They were both 15 years old. Turning 16 soon. They shared the same attitude, disobedient, rude to elders, and proud of doing things their own way. Amelia had lost her parents years ago and lived with Olivia and her grandmother, Mama Eniola, a woman who respected tradition and feared the gods. The whole village knew, the day Olivia and Amelia turned 16 was the same day Amina was to return. The elders beat the gong. Warnings were shouted. No one was to leave their homes. No one was to go near the forest. No one was to step close to Odoage. Mama Eniola begged them. My children, today is not an ordinary day. Respect the warning. But Olivia laughed. Amelia scoffed. Old stories to scare children, Amelia said. They just don't want us to enjoy our birthday, Olivia added. They had plans. They dressed beautifully and sneaked away through the forest path, laughing, mocking the village fear. At the Forbidden River. The forest grew quiet as they approached old age. The air felt heavy. Birds stopped singing. The water was still, too still. Amelia stepped closer. See. Nothing here. She removed her sandals and entered the water. Olivia followed slowly, removing her clothes. But suddenly, the water rippled. Olivia looked up. Amelia was gone. Amelia. Stop joking. Then the river opened. A woman rose, tall, pale, her hair floating like smoke in water. Beside her stood Amelia. But Amelia's eyes were empty. Her face had no emotion. She looked like someone else. The woman spoke. Go home, Olivia. Olivia fell to her knees. Please, let her go. The woman's voice softened. The sacrifice has been accepted. I will rest. Your land will know peace. And in a blink, they vanished. The river returned to silence. Olivia ran. She screamed. She cried. She collapsed before the village head and told everything. That night, Mama Eniola held Olivia and told her the truth. Amelia was the last bloodline, the granddaughter of one of the 6 men who defiled Amina. Her fate was sealed before she was born. After that day, no more deaths. Crops flourished. The river became calm. Olivia changed. She became humble. She respected elders. She carried Amelia's memory with honor. The village never forgot Amelia. They said, she saved us all. Years later, Olivia became old. She told her children. She told her grandchildren. And every time she spoke of Amelia, her eyes filled with tears. Because disobedience has a price. And sacrifice, even unwilling, can save many. This story reminds us that disobedience can lead to painful consequences, and that the sins of the past can return to affect the future. It teaches us to respect our elders, honor traditions, and listen to warnings meant to protect us. The story of Olivia and Amelia shows us that choices matter, and sometimes, one life can change the destiny of many. Though Amelia was disobedient, her sacrifice brought peace to her land, and her name was never forgotten. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to Show African TV for more African folktales, legends, and powerful stories. And don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay safe and respect the wisdom of the past.